Hey y'all, I gotta have my glasses on to work the camera. I had LASIK surgery in December, so I can see everything but right here now. And it was a great trade, blessing in disguise. But I wanted to talk about commitment to yourself, commitment to myself. And I realized that throughout life, I have totally committed myself, whether it was a significant other, a friend, whatever it was that you do, even a customer. You actually commit on the inside about doing something. Like when I worked at the school, I was committed to making sure everyone, and they ordered toilet paper for all the schools, anything. I took ownership in that. And I just got to thinking about that. And in the past, way back when, I say way back when, we're talking, years ago. We can even go back 5 years. I'm not the same person now as what I was then, and it's a wonderful thing. I have found my I am, your monad, your tingle, myself, my higher self. But I never committed to myself. I've committed to all these narcissistic people, and I committed to their reality and what they wanted me to do for them. And I poured into those people. But not one time did I pour into myself. And I listened to Courtney. I always listen to Courtney and Zero. And I wouldn't be sitting here today. I just want to say I would not be sitting right here today talking to you all if it was not for Miss Courtney and Zero. And I get really emotional about that because if it wasn't for her and Zero coming through her, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you all, sharing my experience. I don't even know if I'd be on this property right now. And every day they help open a perspective and help me go deeper. I keep saying Court, they're anyways, you know what I mean. I know you guys probably listen to Courtney and Zero, especially on Freak Speak. Hey, you guys, I am so thankful to be in a community of people where we can share ourselves and help each other out and help each other expand our consciousness, find ourselves. Like, it's just a wonderful thing for Frequency family, and I really thank you for creating that. Thank you so much. Because I know I wouldn't be sitting here pouring out my heart in public about commitment and committing to myself. I've looked at, after being able to have this perspective and find myself, here I am, I've been in the observer, but it's like, there's a difference in being observer mode and connecting with yourself. But when I look at my life, I committed to everyone but me. And I've chose me since this time last year. I keep choosing, and when you choose yourself, it's like, okay, I'm choosing me, putting myself first, and then the reality around you goes to chaos and stuff. And sometimes our human will get sucked into that, because I totally did. I got sucked into that, and it's like, what am I? Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Go center. You go back and breathe. And how I'm talking is how I talk to myself. And each time that we return to ourselves and we commit to this, commit to your I am, your monad, your tingle, your self, your energy body. You know, I talk about that, guys. Finding your energy body. You cannot deny physical feeling, y'all. You can't do it. You cannot deny. It's like denying that you're pinching yourself. Pinch yourself right now. Just pinch yourself. Not hard. I don't want you to pinch too hard. The butterflies is on my phone. I hope it comes over here so you guys can see it. I'll see. I'm underneath this canopy thing, and there's all kinds of butterflies around here, and I've actually started, and I'll show you in another video, my little greenhouse, little starts, because we're doing the garden. Transformation. Butterflies mean transformation. And I'm sitting here talking to you all right now while this butterfly energy happening. It's a synchronicity. It's source. It's universe. The message. Forever needs to hear that. That was for you. And for me too. Because we're all going through this transformation and we're all helping each other. And you listen to me right now, we're on a frequency match. Yes. Friends, people, my dudes. But you got to commit to yourself. Spend time with yourself. We're always like with our other half. Well, I'm going to go spend time. And I'm going out on a date and I'm going to go hang out with friends. And have we ever thought about ourselves like that? I know I haven't. If you have, that's wonderful. Totally wonderful. And if you don't resonate with me, it's okay. It is fine. It is alright. There's going to be other people that you do, and it's totally okay. I'm just here to share my experience. So I have been, on the inside, I have committed that I work for Source. I work for Source. I am a chosen one. I am full of light. I am that I am. I am creating my own reality. I'm creating it here with you guys. Right now. I'm spending time with you and you're spending time with me right now in the now moment. Remembering who we are. You're going to remember who you are. You're remembering right now. If your body resonates with this, even if your mind doesn't understand, we're frequency match, y'all. And you will. Because there was a time when I was coming across all these things. And it wasn't clicking in my mind, but it resonated. And I didn't understand it, but it resonated. And after I found my I am, and I tell you what, this is how I did it. My son had went deer hunting, and he had gotten a really bad ear infection. And I had to take a few days off work to care for him. I don't have to explain that. I don't have to explain that. He is my son. And if he has an ear infection, he is going to be home to heal. Well, while he was resting, I was in the living room in the recliner sitting at the time. We were sleeping. My son's bedroom is inside, but my sleeping during the winter is outside in the pop-up camper, but right now I'm on the couch. But anyway, what the hell was I talking about? I don't remember. Hold on. See? My mind didn't understand. I know that it's gonna sound weird, but we moved out here in the pop-up camper. We chose myself. Oh, yes. Anyways, sorry. I had to say that I just had the picture download in my mind. This has been happening. It shows up in my mind as a picture. So I just seen my son laying in his bedroom, in his bed resting with his ear infection, and I was sitting in the recliner. I see what, okay. See, y'all, I know I'm not alone. This happened, I know, I'm not alone. Well, I had went out to the pop-up camper to do a, to listen. Was I out in the pop-up? No, at this, scratch that. At this particular time, the thing just popped up on my screen and said low battery. And that's what I was doing. But it was a meditation that had come across, a hypnosis meditation. It was about Neville Goddard and I Am. And this was November in 2025. This one just passed. I didn't actually know, but I clicked on it. And you know how yourself says, we're going to listen to this, so I was listening to it. And I was feeling my body as I was going through the I Am, and you know, it plays the, and I already know about my chakras. I'm an energy healer, and which is a whole new ball game now, because now that I'm connected with myself. But anyways, I felt things happening that I hadn't felt before. And that, y'all, is when it happened. I kept going back. I listened to the whole thing. And then I would listen to it again and again and again after that, because it was like, you can't deny a physical feeling. And it was making me have a physical feeling in my body, y'all. Something that I've never felt before. And I've been doing the Reiki. I've been doing I've been energy healed myself. You can't deny something that explodes from your center, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your sacred heart. It was an expansion of, and because of the physical feeling, y'all, that you can't deny, I kept over and over and over doing it. And I've committed to going back to that feeling all the time. And I do get sucked into the thought that goes through your brain, you know, that reacts, and it's like, oh, I'm going to go do this. And you're in a couple hours and you haven't connected with yourself, or I haven't put myself in embodying my frequency. I got to do this, and I'm going to do this and this. And it's like, my bracelet keeps getting caught on this bench because I talk with my hands all the time. I am a hand talker. But you got to commit to yourself. And those were the things that helped my explosion, I guess, and it's not going to happen. And it won't happen for everyone in the same way, but I'm just sharing my experience. And I know that if you resonate with me and you found my channel, then there's something. There's something, y'all. You found this for a reason. I'm just here to share my story and document what's happening to me through this first wave, y'all. We are the chosen ones. Everyone is a chosen one. Everybody on earth is a chosen one. We have just chosen to be consciously aware and to connect with ourselves, to go beyond the programs that this matrix and society has taught us. Not one time was I ever taught at that building where I was getting brainwashed with the fear-based belief systems. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That I could connect with myself. I was taught I had to reach outside of myself to ask. I was also taught that if I thought about doing anything other than that, I was going to go to you-know-where. And it's a frequency and a perspective, y'all. 1444. Y'all know my time limit because of my phone, and it's okay. Y'all have a great day. Connect right here. See you on the next one.